What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do a video here documenting my FIFA World Cup best bets for today, Thursday, June 25th. I don't know why that says that there. It is Thursday, not Wednesday. Let's go ahead and change that. Sorry. Okay, there we go. So yes, today is Thursday, June 25th. Every pick will be documented on here. And without any further ado, let's get right into it. Now, I just want to say welcome back to the channel. Before we get into today's picks, if you've been enjoying the World Cup content, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your favorite bet in the comment section below. Every pick is documented here on YouTube. So let's jump right into today's card. First up, we've got Ecuador against Germany. And my first pick is going to be Ecuador +1 at odds of -110 for 1.1 unit. Germany are deserved favorites, but I think this line has moved way too far. Earlier, this number was much shorter, and now the market has pushed Germany to being a heavy favorite. Germany were just -110 yesterday. Now it's up to -200. Ecuador have quietly been one of the toughest teams in this tournament to beat by margin. They've lost only 2 of their last 22 matches, and neither one of those losses came by multiple goals. Germany could absolutely win this match, but I think it's much more likely to be competitive. It's likely to be much more competitive than the market suggests. If Germany wins by exactly 1 goal, we get a push. But looking at the standings in this group, Germany have already advanced. They have already won the group. Ecuador need to win this game to stay alive. A tie here for Ecuador does nothing for them. They're going to have much more to play for in this game, and I like the chances taking Ecuador plus a goal at odds of -110 for 1.1 unit. Next up, pick number 2, we've got the Ivory Coast taking on Curacao, and we're going to take the Ivory Coast win to nil at odds of -150 for 1.2 units. Originally, I considered the under in this game, but I think Ivory Coast win to nil is the cleaner way to attack. Curacao have to chase a result, but I don't think they have enough attacking quality to consistently threaten one of the better defenses in this tournament. If Curacao push numbers forward, that should actually create more space for Ivory Coast in transition. The scores that I keep coming back to are 2-0 or 3-0. The pick is Ivory Coast win to nil, odds of -150, 1.2 units. And if you look at, the recent games for Ivory Coast and Curacao, why don't we for a minute here? Ivory Coast, when they've won, they've kept clean sheets in 3 out of their last 4 wins. Actually, 4 out of their last 5 wins. They held South Korea to a clean sheet and a win. They beat Scotland 1-0. They beat Ecuador 1-0. They beat Burkina Faso 1-0. So Ivory Coast do tend to keep a lot of clean sheets. I don't see Curacao getting on the score sheet in this one. Give me Ivory Coast win to nil, odds of -150, 1.2 units. Next up, we've got the Netherlands versus Tunisia, and we're going to be all over the Netherlands here. Netherlands -2.5 goals, odds of -130, 1.2 units. Tunisia have already been eliminated, while the Netherlands are battling Japan for first place and potentially, these 2 teams are tied on goal difference right now. So these games matter a lot for both Netherlands and Japan. That means I don't expect the Dutch to take their foot off the gas if they get in front. Tunisia have now lost 3 straight matches, and all of those were by 4 or more goals, including a 5-1 loss to Sweden and a 4-0 loss to Japan. Instead of betting a total here, I'm backing Netherlands to win comfortably. I think the most likely scores are 3-0 or 4-0. Give me the Netherlands -2.5 goals at odds of -130 for 1.2 units. And yeah, again, Netherlands, they're in a battle with Japan here to see who's going to come out first place in that group. And so that naturally leads us here into the next pick. It's Japan against Sweden. We're going to take Japan on the money line, odds of -115 for 1.1 units. Japan still have motivation to finish top of the group, and they've been one of the most impressive teams in the tournament. They've won 8 out of their last 10 matches with wins over Brazil, England, Ghana, Scotland, and Tunisia during that stretch. Sweden only need a draw, but they've looked vulnerable defensively, conceding 5 to the Netherlands and 3 to Norway. I trust Japan's current form and attacking quality much more. Give me the Japan money line, odds of -112 for 1.1 units. And now we head to the night games. We've got Paraguay and Australia. My first play at the nighttime games is going to be a draw here in the Paraguay and Australia game, odds of +130 for 0.8 units. This is my favorite motivation handicap of the day. A draw is extremely valuable for both teams because a draw here sends both teams through to the knockout stages. So I expect a cautious match unless something dramatic happens. Neither side has much incentive to take unnecessary risks. The most likely outcomes, in my opinion, are a 0-0 or a 1-1. So give me the draw here at +130 for 0.8 units. And then last but not least, we've got the USA and Turkey. And I'm going to take the draw at odds of +320 for 0.5 units. It's a juicy payout. This is probably the trickiest game on today's slate, so be careful with this one. I know all you USA backers are going to want to go to the window and hammer USA money line, but my concern is that USA have already secured first place in their group, while Turkey have already been eliminated. I do agree that USA are the better team, but this is my draw pick is a play on the situation. With neither team having much riding on this game, I think there's a decent chance this game stays level, especially if it's tied entering the final 20 or 30 minutes. At +320, I think the draw is being priced a little too generously. Give me the draw at odds of +320. So let me recap today's card for you guys. We took Ecuador plus a goal at odds of -110 for 1.1 unit. We took the Ivory Coast win to nil, odds of -150 for 1.2 units. We took the Netherlands -2.5, odds of -130 for 1.2 units. We're taking Japan on the money line, odds of -115 for 1.1 units. We're going to take the draw in the Paraguay and Australia game, odds of +130 for 0.8 units. And we'll take the draw in the USA versus Turkey game, +320, for half a unit, odds of +320. All right, guys, if you enjoyed today's breakdown, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment your favorite World Cup bet for today's slate. Thanks for watching. Good luck with all of your bets, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.